What's up, everybody? Demon Slayer 917 here, and welcome to the stream. I kind of fucked up my intro, but it's okay. So today, some of you guys have been requesting that I show you guys where the spots I grind at, and there are two main spots I grind at, and this is a great video if you're just starting Dark Souls. There are two spots. The first one you can access pretty early on in the game. The second one will be a little ways later, but they're both great. They're both guaranteed to get you tons of rewards. So, let's get going here. I'm going to start with the first one, naturally. Let me just get to it real quick. It was going to be a backstab and be awesome, but the guy had to be a dick about it. Boom, bitch! Alright, so I'm a little ahead right now. So if you're just starting the game, you're not going to be right here. I'm actually going to go up to the spot where you actually start in the game. I'm going to keep my light armor on for right now, just for the sake of being able to move faster. Normally I run a lot heavier armor. Alright, so this is Firelink Shrine that I'm going to right now, which is the first spot that you actually will... Technically the second spot you go to in the game, because the Asylum is the first spot. But this is the first spot you actually go to when you can more open world explore. And if you just started playing the game, you're going to be familiar with all this area really good. Alright, so from this area, we're going to come up here. We're going to go all the way like you normally would. Hello, frame rate. Thanks for coming back in. We're just going to mow these guys down real quick. The reason I'm actually starting over here is just so I can show you guys the path. This video is intended for people that, you know, like I said, have never played Dark Souls, just getting into it. You know, I didn't play this game for a long time, so when I first started, it was a lot to take in. And this first one I actually stumbled onto on my own. The second spot was actually shown to me through a video that I watched. So this first one I call the Dragon Bridge Trick. And if you watched any of my other videos, I've shown it several times. But I mean, those videos, my Souls playthrough is basically they're hour-long videos, and I know a lot of people don't want to sit through them just to see a trick like that. So I'm going to make a short little, 10-15 minute video for you guys to just show off the actual thing itself. So, if you play the game a lot, you know this area already, and you probably know about this trick, and you're more interested in the second area that I'm going to show you. But this first one, this is more for people that just started and want to build up their character, get higher stats quicker, which is not always necessarily a good thing. Sometimes you do want to, especially if you don't know what type of character you're going for, you may want to wait a little bit. So, if you're a new player, you get to this spot. Now, this ladder is not down immediately. And the way you have to get it down is progressing that way, up that path. You'll eventually come up to the Tauros Demon, which will be your, second, but more first legit boss. Once you actually beat him, he'll take you through, you'll meet a dude and all this. This is all, I'm not going to take you through the whole path because it would just take too long. But basically, you come up to a bridge, there'll be a dragon on the bridge. And if you're a new Souls player, most of this stuff you'll figure out as you go. You can check my earlier videos for the actual getting to this point. But this is the important grind here. This is the technique, this is how you do it, bottom line. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Because there are about, I think, five guys on this bridge. Now, I will show you this time what's actually happening. When we come up here, normally you would be coming down these stairs your first time through. Okay, so there's about 5 guys on the bridge. There's a dragon right there. Breathes fire, which I'm going to get hit just for the sake of the video. And die if I'm not careful. Okay, so he's breathing fire, and he kills all 5 of those enemies. Now, in the Souls games, even if you don't kill an enemy, if it dies near you, you get the souls. You collect them. So every time they die, you get 555 souls, guaranteed. So all you have to do is come down here, and as you guys probably know, anytime you rest at the bonfire, all the enemies everywhere respawn. You climb up this ladder, go up these steps, just hop around real quick, run back downstairs, and again, you get 555 souls. Jump down here, and you just rinse and repeat. So you build up however many souls you want, because 2 times you get 1110. Because you get 555 for each time you do it. 2 times, 1110. You just multiply that however many times you need, and you know, about 20 times you get about 10,000. So it's time consuming, it's boring as hell, but it is a good way to level your character up fast. If you look at my character right now, I'm level 46. Now, I grinded this for maybe about an hour once, and then every other time it's just as needed. Like if I needed 2,000 or 3,000 souls to do something like upgrade a weapon or anything like that, that's usually what I use it for now. The problem is, once you get to higher levels, like in any game, it takes you a lot more experience. So the time you will be doing this will keep increasing every time. But it still is a good place to grind. Now the second spot I'm going to show you guys, this is for if you're a little more experienced with the game, you know, you're a little ways further into it, but this is a great place to not only farm for souls, you get just slightly more than this one, but it's a great place to actually farm for shards that you need to upgrade certain weapons. And you want to come down here, it's actually located in the depths. And once you are in the depths, you know, you have the area kind of mapped out in your head, you know where most of the shit is. Boom. Come out here. This little tunnel, this aqueduct, or whatever it's called, this gate is normally locked. Eventually you'll get a key to unlock it. You come all the way down here. This is the fastest way. There are about 2 or 3 ways to actually get where I'm going. This is the fastest way to the depths, and the part that I'm actually going to. Again, this is for if you're more advanced, and you know, there's a merchant right there you can talk to. She sells you poison stuff, you know, anti-poison stuff, poison arrows, and a few other things. It's a really good, great place. So this is a little bit more advanced tip, as I was saying, and primarily this is a if you're further in the game. But I always come here and kill these 2 thieves. They're easy to kill, and secondly, this is the only way you can get a suit of thief armor in the game, is by farming thieves. And these 2 pop up all the time. There we go, like Hollow Thief leather armor. I'm collecting the armor right now. I actually did a video a while back where I thought I had the full set of armor. I put it on, and I wasn't paying attention. It was not thief armor. There was like 2 things that were thief, and the rest of it was just leather armor, and I felt like an idiot after I posted it. But I'm collecting the thief armor right now. That's popular among the Souls community. A lot of people love it because it's great light armor. But the thieves is the only place in the game that you can actually get it. So that's why I always come down here. I always kill those 2 thieves because drop rate on them is pretty decent, and so on. So beep. It's a little bit of a trek to actually come down here and get, you know, you want to kill all these guys, just that way they don't sneak up on you. It's not going to matter once you reach the bonfire, but I just like to kill them anyway because it's Dark Souls. You need to be cautious. Now, you can actually go down the stairs, but it takes you a little bit longer. What I usually do is just drop down this little hole here. But I'll show you guys actually going down the stairs, because there are a few more enemies down here. We got a dog there. And there's 2 dogs in the water over there, as well as a guy down here. Now, if you just hug the wall here, those dogs will leave you alone. You can kill him, you can do whatever you want, just don't get too close to them. You just hug the wall, and they won't bug you. You can even run, and it doesn't matter. Carefully get up here, And they're still there. They don't give a shit. They don't care. Now, that spot I told you about a second ago is right there. You can actually just roll down here without having to go down into the water if you want to hurry up and get here just, you know, like a minute faster. Come down here. Be careful in this room because there's actually a leech right there on the ceiling. And if you get too close, he will drop. There's a item you can get there. I believe it's either humanity or a soul that you can grab. But if you don't do it right, he will drop on your head. Now, when you get to this room, there are leeches all over the ceiling. There's about 6 of them. And a guy at the end. Now, these leeches are weak to fire. So, you want to have character unlocked already, the Pyromancer, and buy his spells. Because even if you start as Pyromancer, you're going to have Fireball, which works on these guys, but the spell Combustion is the best one for these because it's just instant. Alright, so you just walk up slowly, they will start dropping down. Lock on, Combustion, instant kill. Now my Pyromancer Flame is leveled up quite a bit, but even when I first started, before I started leveling it up, I didn't know it was just Pyromancer Flame level 1. It took, I think, 2 hits for each one of those to knock them out. And I forgot you. Sorry. Now, this is the spot. This is the spot right here. You might be thinking, I don't want to run back here every time I want to farm. That's stupid. That's not farming. Well, there's a bonfire right here. That's what makes this a great spot, because you can, again, sit down, get up, now this is not as fast-paced for collecting souls, but you do get, I believe, about 600 and 720, I think. All right, so they're all back up there. So you just want to run your ass off down the hallway, and they will not hit you if you run. You just got to dart. Always come over here, kill this guy. You can kill him with sword, doesn't really matter. I'm just doing it with the flame to save time. And then, again, just start pounding on him. Now, what these things will give you, the reason it's a really good spot, is they will actually give you, I think I might have just gotten one of the items. You can get green Titanite shards, which is helpful for leveling up weapons to divine, I believe, or just in general, as well as, I can't remember the name of the other shard, but it's a large Titanite shard, I think. So this is a great place. You just stand down here, you do this method over and over again. Sit at the bonfire, run through, kill everything. Sit at the bonfire, run through, kill everything. And you can farm souls, you can farm Titanite, the large Titanite shards, and the green Titanite shards. And if you'd like to farm humanity, there's actually a spot right over here. Come down here, and I believe it's through this door. There's a shit ton of rats. Now, just be careful because, as you know, rats are poisonous, and if you're not careful, you can die. But, I mean, you're right here by the bonfire, so it's not that big of a deal. And rats will drop humanity randomly, so that's a great place. You can also farm humanity if you want. If you're low on it, like right now, I think, yeah, I have no humanity right now, so I could literally farm and build up some humanity. Now, where you unlock the Pyromancer dude is actually right back here. So if you don't know about this, I'll show you where to get spell Combustion from, because it is a very useful spell in this circumstance. It can be used a lot in combat, but it's not super effective unless you're really careful with it, because you have to be point blank, and you don't always want to be point blank. So you want to come into this room. What the hell was that? Okay, weird. He will actually be in this little barrel right here. I've already rescued him, so he's not here, but he will talk to you, you bop him out. Don't hit the thing with your sword. Always roll into it. You don't want to risk accidentally hitting him and then killing him, because then you lose a valuable person. Now I'm going to run back to the Firelink Shrine to show you guys exactly where he is. That way you know. If you already know, you can go ahead and stop the video, because you already know. Or you can just check it out just to watch for a few minutes, see some cool shit. But we're just going to take the same route back out. And he will not leave until you actually leave this area. He will stay here. So once you leave, that's when he returns to Firelink Shrine. Oh, yeah, I should have seen that shit coming. I swing my sword way too much. It's just a nervous habit. I mean, as you guys can see, you know, I don't remember how many souls I had when I started this video, but just from the little bit of farming I showed you guys, I'm already up to 13,000. So, that's not even that much farming. If I had spent this whole time actually just farming, it'd be a lot higher than that. Plus, you get a good amount of additional souls coming out back and forth through this area too, but I mean, it's nothing compared to actually farming something out. You know, a lot of people ask me, well, why would you want to farm? I mean, you'll pick up souls throughout the game. Main reason I farm a lot of times is now it's not so much to boost my level. Now it's more to acquire items, you know, just build up souls that I can buy stuff I need, you know, reinforced armor, reinforced weapons, modify them. That's why I grind now. It's hardly ever to level up because I'm already level 45. You know, unless I necessarily need to level up for something, it's kind of pointless for me right now. Usually if I take down a boss, I have enough souls to go ahead and level up. I missed. How the hell did I miss that? But... the main reason it's good to farm is for, like I just said, you can build up materials if you need extra souls for things. As well as everybody has been to this point where, you know, you had a lot of souls, you were maybe on your way back to the bonfire or something to level up, and you lost them. You know, you died for a stupid reason. Maybe you rolled off a cliff accidentally, or a character killed you for some stupid reason, you know, whatever. And then you try to run your way back there and you die again, and you lose all those souls. And it's a shitty, shitty feeling. So this is a way you can also get those back if you have that happen to you. If you come to the Firelink Shrine, come to the bonfire, you want to just head up straight here. Once you've rescued this dude, come to a left, and he's right here. And he looks exactly like the Pyromancer character when you start at the beginning.
Oh, hello there. I'm pleased to see you safe. As always, if you provide the materials, I can teach you pyromancy.
Now, if you're not a Pyromancer when you start out, this character when I started was a bandit. I usually start Pyromancer, but I wanted to do something different. If you're not a Pyromancer, he actually will give you the Pyromancer's Flame. You can see I bought every spell he has except for this one, which I'm going to go ahead and buy now. And so now I bought all the spells he has. Modify your spell. You see my Pyromancy right now is at 7. I can bump it up to 8. The more you bump it up, the little bit more damage it will do. So,
goodbye then. Come back.
Here, you can, once he gives you the spell, you can start modifying it. Which, if you played as a Pyromancer, this is what you start out with. It's just Pyromancer Flame, that's it. With him, you can actually level it up. If you start out not as a Pyromancer, you're not going to have this. When you rescue him, he will give it to you. So then you become a Pyromancer. So, these are the 2 spots that I use to grind out souls. There's probably a lot more. I don't know about them yet, or just don't use them that much. So, these are the 2 most effective ones I have seen through my playthroughs. This is my first actual serious playthrough of the game where I intend to actually beat it and all that. And these 2 tips have helped me tremendously. Another thing, as far as we were talking about leveling up, is say if you pick up a weapon, and I actually have one here that I can't use. Like this one. I need 32 strength, 18 dexterity. So I could just level up, just grind and get my level up high enough where I could bump those extra points. So right now, with strength, I have 30. So I need 2 points on strength, and dexterity, I have 12, and I need 6 points on dexterity. So that's a total of 8 levels I would have to grind, which is incredibly doable. I could probably knock that out in about an hour with my high level right now. So 8 levels, that would put me up to level 52, and I could use these weapons. And most of the Black Knight weapons, that's kind of the standard with them, is that area of strength and everything. So that's if you're lucky enough to actually have one drop. course. Most of my original playthroughs, I always had a Black Knight sword drop, but now I haven't gotten the Black Knight sword drop, God, forever. But anyway, guys, so these are the tips and tricks for this video. If you're watching this on Twitch, why not go ahead and follow me to keep up to date with everything. I do daily streaming. You can comment, you can talk to me live while I'm playing games. We can build a community that way, interact with each other. It's going to be awesome and cool. If you're watching this on YouTube, why not subscribe today and pound that notification bell? That way you're up to date with everything I'm doing as I'm doing it. And if you're already subscribed on YouTube, why not follow me on Twitch and vice versa? That way we're building a community together. Right now, Twitch and YouTube are very separate. I want to bridge the gap and bring them together. Combine the communities, because that's really what it's all about. That's my goal with this channel, is to bring everybody together. So, if you like this video, pound the like button. That way I know that you liked it. Otherwise, I don't know that you liked it. And I'm just kind of sitting here like, did you like the video? And you're like, well, yeah, but you didn't press the like button. And it's just awkward. So just avoid all that awkwardness by hitting that like button. Leave me a comment down below to let me know what you thought of the video. And as always, guys, this is Demon Slayer 917 reminding you to have fun and rock on. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.